Hi everyone, welcome to Mike's Classic Auto World. On today's road trip, we're going to look at a 1978 Chevrolet Caprice Classic Landau. This car is totally original. It's unrestored. It's black with a full white interior, vinyl top, and white wall tires. I think it's so sharp, so classy looking. I have Kevin here, who's the owner. Kevin, thank you for showing us your car.
Thank you for taking a look at it.
What can you tell us about it?
It's a 1978 Landau Coupe. What makes it special is the back window, actually. They downsized these cars in '77, and they offered this back window for 2 years.
Yes.
As a Landau Coupe. This one is all original, has 10,000 original miles on it.
Is this one piece or three piece?
It's actually a one-piece window.
Wow.
That is a videotape online where they show you where they take the piece of glass and they heat it up and bend it and bend it and bend it until they get it into that shape.
Wow.
What makes it unusual is the color combination. As you stated, white.
Yeah, I love the
white interior.
The white interior with the black. Yeah. It's so sharp. It's very classy.
And as a Caprice, it was obviously the top of the line for Chevrolet in that year.
Okay.
Cruise, tilt, power steering, power brakes, air conditioning, AM, FM, 8-track tape, which is vintage for that period.
How many miles are on this?
10,600 now.
Wow. Tilt wheel.
Yeah.
Windows and locks.
Look at your headliner, because up at the front sun visor, it has the original instructions.
Yes.
For the
that blue
seatbelt
sleeve that goes over the visor. Yeah.
That's all original to the car.
You got the map lights, which is an option.
Yeah.
This is so pretty, this car. This door panel is showing no wear. Look at that door panel.
Well, the car hasn't been used in 17 years. I bought it from the second owner who got sick, a friend of mine that I grew up with. But it did get its senior award in 2007 at Hershey. Okay. So for about the last 16 years, the car's been dormant. Obviously, I put new tires on it, changed the brakes, the fluids when I got it. I put about 400 miles on it since I got it.
Wow. So it's pretty much a 100% show car now.
Yeah, well, yes, pretty much show car.
Can you pop the hood?
Yeah. In 1978, most of these came with a V6 or a 305 engine. It was unusual to see one come out with the 350. So this has a 354 barrel in it.
Very nice.
So it was a nice option for the car. As you can see by the inside, everything is all original.
It's very clean. Yes, very original.
Yeah. Sometimes hard to compete against a restored car, but it's...
I noticed these blue screws. This represent metric, right?
Yes.
Back in the
77, they came out with metric screws.
Yeah.
And they put those on. Believe it or not, a lot of the judges don't realize that, and they think you painted the screws themselves.
Yeah.
They're not. Those are actually original screws that came with the car.
If you see GM cars from this era and you see blue screws, that's actually correct.
Yes.
Not many people remember or realize GM was trying to enter metric into their into their assembly line, and they represent the metric screws. Very nice. You've got the underhood light, which is nice.
That's disconnected because of the battery.
Yeah.
There it is now. The light is on. When
This
I
is
leave it
very
sit
nice.
with the hood open for long times, I disconnect the battery.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The original
And there's
Landau.
your senior badge. 2007. Which is very nice. In Hershey, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you win at Hershey, that's a feather in your cap.
I'm going to take it out to Hershey this year. I'll be driving it out. But the original
and these
Landau
are the
hubcap.
Landau spoke wheel covers.
Yeah.
That's an option, correct?
Yes.
It says Landau on it.
Yeah.
It's got the wider white walls, which I like. Accent the moldings and the pinstripe.
Like the other side, everything is original on it.
Beautiful door panel over here as well.
The door sills are all original. Even the headliner. Most of these headliners fell down over the years or became, problematic, but not the case.
And there's that sleeve there.
That's the instructions for your seatbelts.
Very nice.
But even the trunk of the car, I mean, you could probably still get two bodies in here if you had to.
Yes.
But there's all the original paint on it. I mean, the sleeve. I'm always a fan of low mileage original documented cars, what you would call a pedigree.
Yeah.
And I knew this car for years, and I finally talked the owner into selling it to me.
So you were aware of it before you bought it, huh?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I knew the car.
Tracking it down, hunting the guy down?
Well, I went, actually, believe it or not, I grew up in Brooklyn in the 60s, and I became friends with this guy, and we've been friends ever since. And he had a bunch of cars that he decided to sell off. He didn't want to sell this one, but eventually he did.
These taillights, are these 1 year only with the slots in them?
I believe that it's the Caprice Landau have the slots in it. If you look at the Impalas, they don't.
Yes.
But the Landau Coupe,
I believe the 77 Caprices are different,
yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
But the Caprice was the top of the line for Chevrolet, and a lot of gingerbread items on it.
Yes.
And,
Always love the cover.
you see
The
fingerprints
lock
on it.
cover. Cool. I don't know of any cars that had that now.
No, not nowadays. Everything is remote.
That was pretty common back
Yeah.
in the 70s, not anymore.
I mean, it's a nice, clean, original, documented car. You know, it's not maybe a concourse quality car, but you're not going to find probably a cleaner one out there.
No, I don't think so
But-
either.
In the 10,000-mile range.
Full white top, or at least 3/4, I should say.
It's what's called a Landau roof on it.
Beautiful. Super clean.
Thank you.
Even the texture, you can see there's
Yeah.
no
No wear at
dust
all.
or wear or dirt in the texture of that vinyl. Very
The
nice.
interior is the same way in the door panels. It shows minimal wear, but with 10,000 miles, you can tell the car was never really abused.
Yeah. You expect it to look this perfect.
And the second owner that I bought it from, he bought off the original owner about 20 years ago, and I believe it had about 3,000 miles on it then. So he drove it to basically shows up to Hershey in 2007, and after that he got sick. So, you know, he decided to liquidate some of his collection.
Well, if you want to close it up, I'll do one walk
All right.
around.
There's this up for you.
Yeah, I've known of this car for a few years. I've seen it at several shows.
This one?
Yes, I've seen it at Hershey.
Okay.
We're at the New Hope Auto Show in Pennsylvania, which is a great, great show. They bring a lot of quality cars out here. So I'm familiar with this car, and I've always liked it. I love the color combination. So tell me what you think, folks. Leave your comments below. Definitely subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time. Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you.